So as I go through the initial process of interviewing schools, I tend to kind of just subconsciously put them into four categories. The first category I put them in is the negligent category. Those are schools that maybe they still have Christian in the name or it's part of their heritage, but they're essentially just a prep school now or just a private school, and they're not trying to intentionally disciple their students at all. The second group I would put people in is the naive group. And when I say that, it's just they think they're doing a good job discipling their students, but they really don't have any reason why. They don't really have any measurables that they're looking at. One of the examples that comes to mind is I was sharing my project with someone, and what I was doing, how I was investigating schools, how I was trying to determine discipleship in Christian schools. And someone overheard and kind of interjected saying, my kids go to a great Christian school that really cares about discipling their students. And so I'm like, yeah, well, please, why do you think so? What do you think they're doing so well? And they said, well, every morning they pledge allegiance to the American flag, they pledge allegiance to the Christian flag, and they pledge allegiance to the Bible. They're starting their day right, and that's what sets them up for success. And, I don't remember how I got out of that conversation, but I just remember thinking, there is no way that is having a quantifiable impact on students' lives. I didn't have a chance to investigate that school. They were really from far away, but I know if I surveyed those students that not one of them would say it's because I did pledges in the morning is why I feel equipped to disciple other people in the truths and the ways of Scripture. So that's where I put the next category, the third category of schools I would just call quality schools. They really just do everything really well. They look at principles in Scripture and they do them. It's kind of no questions asked. They want to do the best that they can. They teach the Bible well. They teach it accurately. They're trying to impact their students spiritually. So they just kind of overall do a good job. But the fourth group is the intentional group. People that they are, just as they would in their academics, try to set forth objectives and goals to improve their academics. They're doing the same thing with their spiritual endeavors. They're doing the same thing in discipleship, trying to quantifiably measure how they can improve in their discipleship. And that's been a very small group of people that I found before I started interacting with them, that they were intentionally discipling, but it's where I want more and more Christian schools to get to. So that's where you need to start. Follow me on this channel. Follow me on any of our social media. I'd love to connect with you of how I can help your school actually become intentional when it comes to discipleship.